And so we are having Laugh, Learn, and Energize. And our hostess tonight is Betty Wall. So, Betty, tell us what you want to share about the Nikin products.
Well, what I'd like to share with you tonight is the calcium complex and the BDZ. And I want to tell you a little bit about the benefits. They're called Bone Buddies, and they partner. They're products that are partnered together to help us stand strong for our whole life. And if you think about it, bone health is critical to our overall health. Take your house, your electrical wiring and plumbing keep things humming. The structure that keeps your house from falling down. Human. Heart is the electrical system, and if there's a short or a heart attack. In, out, and around, circulatory system and digestive system are our plumbing. Our skeleton keeps us standing strong. So if you take the Bone Health Pack, it helps stimulate your bone growth. It helps increase our bone mass and strength. It increases our bone mineral density, and it helps reduce the risk of osteoporosis. And it supports increase in flexibility and mobility. And it supports our healthy cartilage function and our healthy skeletal muscle strength. So if you put those two together, your calcium is the most important element in your bone health, but the studies have shown that it's not enough. So we need to optimize our calcium. Absorption is the primary challenge. So Kenzen BDZ is the solution. It's proven powerhouse. This formula is critical for maintaining healthy bone structure, bone density, and calcium absorption. Made with 3 key blends: Aquaman, MenoQ7, and Par Active. And I'll just tell you a little bit about me now. I'm a person that likes to move around. So my story is I'm sitting on my carport and I step up one step into my house and I put all of my weight on my left leg when I step up. Well, my leg just gives way and I fall to the ground. I try to get back up, I fall down again. And so I crawl to my buffet and I get up and go stiff-legged walking through the house. So I'm really in a panic, but it kind of starts out like sciatic nerve and it's shooting down to my knee. So I thought the urgent care was closed, so I didn't go to the following day. And they told me that x-rays and MRIs that I had ripped the cartilage in behind my kneecap. So here I am, I'm taking steroid shots, pain shots, a spin down of prednisone. I'm on a walker, and you ought to see me. I'm out of work for 4 weeks, and then I finally go to work with a walker at the library. It's pathetic. And so, going through all of this, I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, I have these products and I have got to get myself straightened out. Well, I had been taking joint, which is like WD-40 for our joints. And I thought, I've got to do something with my muscles and my bones. And, I'm 74 years old. So, your bones get brittle as you get older. So I have started this regimen. And I really believe that it has helped me as much as anything. It's like I'm working on exercises for the muscles to support the kneecap. And so far, no surgery. And I mean, I just can't live and not do things. So I have got to try these products and I have got to get myself back on track. I've lost almost 20 pounds. I'm trying to get rid of the weight. So I'm just a believer in these products. I think you can't go wrong. I mean, it's awesome. So I'm on my way to recovery. I am doing some water therapy and some physical therapy, but I really think that when I have MRIs and x-rays again, I think I'm going to see a difference in my bones. So I just like to encourage people, if you know that this is really good for your body and we really need to help ourselves. So that's pretty much my story.
And I've got, I want to add one thing about the BDZ.
Okay.
Every single one of those three main ingredients have been written up in the International Journal of Osteoporosis. And the International Journal of Osteoporosis is like, that's the highest bar for things to be published on osteoporosis. And one of them, its claim to fame is it helps when calcium has gotten to, the problem with you get calcium, you take calcium in. Well, when it doesn't go into the bones, it goes places like the kidneys, cause kidney stones. It can, get in your heart and get what we call, and then in the brain, hardening of the arteries. So this particular ingredient in the research, you can look it up, it helps to reabsorb it from those areas. Does that sound like a really good idea?
Oh, yeah.
And so there are a lot of people who have what we call hypercalciemia. Have you heard of somebody? Their calcium's actually too high. And that's very dangerous. So if somebody has hypercalcemia, they wouldn't want to take the calcium, but they may want to take the BDZ. Mm-hmm. And Jeff had a problem when we first started taking this, and he didn't need calcium, and he knew that he didn't. He had a little kidney stone, or bladder stone, really is what I think he had. And we would do kinesiology testing, because you can test to see how many BDZ. He was testing for 5 a day. And he did 5 a day, and then it came down to 4, and now he's just on the regular amount. But the BDZ is amazing. And for anybody that has bone and joint issues, the calcium and BDZ are a great combination. And I recommend the joint go with that, because you said it, it's WD-40 for the body. I come from a whole family of folks that have osteoporosis. And I had an Aunt Mamie that lived to be, she was either 98 or 99. I got to go back out and read. And Aunt Mamie, she's at 87 years old, she went and got a lens transplant so she could get her driver's license again, because she couldn't enough to drive. So, but she had her first fracture when she was 66. She fell going up some steps and she broke her arm. And up until she died, every Saturday night she played bridge with the girls, but the last 2 years they played it from her bedside, because it knees, she broke bones. So when I have, that's been an issue for me. And I've always used whatever Niken had. When I came to Niken, I had what they call osteopenia. Now, we don't diagnose, we don't treat, none of that. I went on these supplements, support my body and balance it out. Something changed. I now have a high bone density for my age. So, these products for people that have these issues. And when Jeff went on the BDZ, he cleared up that stone he had. That was, Yeah. Now we don't, we're not saying that that'll happen for you, but what he knows is he was having the symptoms. He used the BDZ and he cleared it up. So anybody else have any experiences or anything they'd like to share about the BDZ and the calcium?
Well, I've got a question, Kimball, now that I'm thinking about it. Remember they said I had calcium crystals. Isn't that what they said I had? Mm-hmm. So I probably need to do that kinesiology just to, make sure.
Right.
What dosage I need.
It's easier to have somebody else test you, and you can even be surrogate tested. Now, Jeff is really good at surrogate testing. So if you want him to do some surrogate testing with you and check it out, he can do that. You can test yourself by taking your 2 fingers, put this finger here and this here, and, are you strong? My name is Kimball. My name is Kimball. My name is Mary. My name is Kimball. My name is Kimball. My name is Mary. When you're testing with something like a supplement, you would want to put it, you can take it and put it. It's good to have it up here by your liver, but you can do it. If you've even got it in your fingers, it will work. What I would suggest is you take it and put it in these two fingers and then you test it this way.
Mm-hmm.
And when I sell supplements to people, in fact, Cece's on tonight, and I was checking her with some of our supplements when she was at my house on Sunday night. And, I really, some people say, I'll just take what's on the bottle. It doesn't matter. But I really like to test. Now, I'm not a total purist. I've got friends that test every morning on their supplements to see how many that they take. And that doesn't fit into my busy lifestyle. I'm just
Yeah.
occasionally I'll check it out. But now Jeff, he checked those BDZs every day, particularly, and it's a supplement, it's food. You're not going to get too much, but you can check that and see.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, I'm
drink your water. Drink my water.
That's right. That's right. I was at the chiropractor today and he was talking about, he said, I see so many people, Kimball, and he does dry needling. And if there's any acupuncturist people on, they get all freaked about the dry needling. But I mean, it is another way. There's all kinds of different ways we do things. But he said, I have people that come in here that are so dehydrated. And when the needles go in, it kills them. And when the needles come out, he said, but what it is he says their tissue is rubbery. Mm-hmm. He said, I never thought about it. And he said, what we know is when you're not well hydrated, then your fascia is going to stick more. So if you've got fibromyalgia, you're going to hurt more. You're going to have more back pain. Most people who have really bad back pain are dehydrated. And, I am not a preacher because I'm telling you, when I found Nikin, I did not drink water. I drank coffee. And I drank Diet Mountain Dews. Okay. That's what I drank. That was it. I didn't like tap water. I loved water. I mean, they used to laugh at me when I was a kid because I was down in water. They were like, you're going to float away. After I got away from that well water we had, I hated the water. Yeah. So I drank coffee and Diet Mountain Dew. Not good for health. I found Nikin, I love it. And, now in order to make sure I get enough, I use my phone and I put in my fitness, but you can change it. And right now, the two things, and he and I were talking about this because North Carolina hit 2,400 cases today. That's your lymph system again. It needs that water. That's what the little fighter cells are swimming around in. And if you don't have enough water, your lymph system is not going to work right. So everybody's got to be hydrated and there's no pump on that system. So you got to move. Wow. If you walk, that's fine. You can sit in your chair and you can lift your arms and you can move them around and you can walk. You can lift that, chair aerobics are fine. And, you can go on YouTube and my goodness, there's only 1 million to 2 million people teaching you how to exercise for free. So you want to be moving because we shouldn't be scared of this virus. One should not live in fear. And we should always be taking care of ourselves because our body is our newborn baby.
Yeah.
That's, we got to take care of it. And I know all of you would take care of a newborn baby very, very well. So think of your body as that now and everything that you're putting in it.
That's right.
Has anybody got any other questions or anything? Well, Cece is on. I don't know. I know she's in a meeting too, so I don't know if she's listening both ways. But Cece Cunningham is the newest member of our team. You will be seeing her around. She is an amazing lady. She is a very talented hypnotist. And she did a piece of work with me because I have some hangups with the phone. And I'm going to tell you, she did a piece of work with me some weeks back. And it was just like that. And I have done some work on the phone before with my mentor, who I've studied with for over 20 years. And that one piece of work that night flipped the switch, and I don't have that problem at all that I had. So if you've got any hangups or anything, talk to Cece. She's absolutely amazing and a very spiritual. We are very fortunate to have her be a part of our team.
We are. That's cool.
Thank you. Thank you. Hello, everyone. How are you?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, welcome.
Welcome.
Thank you. I'm excited. I'm very excited to be here, to be a part of the team, to be learning and all of that. So it's very nice to meet you.
Great.
And thank you, Kimball, for that nice introduction. My 7 o'clock still hasn't called me, so I may have to drop off early. But
That's
for
okay.
now, I'm soaking it all in.
Yep. And I don't know if you heard, I recorded this because actually Betty did a piece tonight on the BDZ and the calcium. And for anyone that has bone problems, whether it be osteoporosis or osteoarthritis, this is a very good combination product that is very helpful in helping the bones, repair. What we're doing is we are just giving them the natural foods that help put the body in the position. We're giving it the elements that it needs. The body knows how to heal itself.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know if you heard all of it, but if you didn't, I'll try to I've got to get it out. It'll get posted, and you can listen to it.
Oh, cool. Okay, great.
Yep. And I want to congratulate Cece. She signed up a new consultant on Saturday, and she has another one that she is looking at signing up. And somebody bought 2 water packs yesterday from her.
Woo!
Wow.
So
Great.
she is
Good
rocking
job.
and rolling.
Wonderful.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. The cool part about this is that we know that every time that a product is sold, that a life is changed for the better. And, we're very fortunate in that we don't have one product. What we are teaching people is how to balance that life with what is vital for living: air, water, sleep, nutrition, and energy. And, we have all of these different things. I think we are very, very blessed in what we have to offer here. And I get more excited about it all the time.